This morning I want to share a few words of encouragement for anyone who is feeling fatigued. The definition for fatigue is extreme tiredness resulting from mental or physical exertion or illness. And what started this thought for me is a picture that I don't know if it's going to show up very well or not, but it's like one of my favorite pictures. And if you can't see it very well, but it's a picture of Jesus, and there's a girl that is just laying on his back, completely leaning, the way I would put it, like flopped completely on Jesus. And it's one of my favorite pictures, and I'm sorry if it's not showing up very well here from my tablet. But every time I look at that picture, I think about for me personally, when I am just so exhausted, just emotionally, mentally, physically, I'm so completely exhausted. And I think of that particular picture, and I also think of a scripture in Matthew 11:28, when Jesus said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And the word rest means the sense of security and peace that flows from a right relation with God through obedience to His Son, that also includes membership in His kingdom. And if anyone's been a member of any kind of like a food organization or a club or anything like that, membership there's responsibilities in being a member, but there's also privileges for being a member. And I was thinking just a few things I want to read from John this encourages me, and I'm sharing this because I hope if anyone else is feeling this way too, that you will be encouraged as well. And in John chapter 16, Jesus is talking to the early Christians, the first followers of Jesus. And back in that time, in the Roman Empire and other things that were going on, the early followers of Jesus Christ, they experienced severe persecutions, extreme sufferings, including martyrdoms. And Jesus was addressing this to that group, and I believe the same principle applies to us modern day followers of Jesus Christ too. And it has to do with tribulations. And anyway, John chapter 16, the first verse, Jesus says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that you should not be offended." And he goes into a description of different things that would happen to the early Christians, which did happen. But I'm going to skip all the way down to the very last verse. And the very last verse, Jesus says, "These things I have spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." And that verse brings peace to me, and that, like I said, that's the reason I'm sharing these things along with this picture, that I'm sorry if it doesn't show up very well. In Jesus, in Him we have peace. He has overcome the world. I know that I'm like this girl here, and like I said, I don't know who did this this beautiful artwork. If someone recognizes this drawing and could let me know, I would appreciate that. But Jesus wants us to be like this, or when we are feeling like this, we are to just completely lean on Him, because even like what He said in this last verse in John, He said, "In the world you shall have tribulation, but in Him we have peace." And so I wanted to share that, and just read again. The definition for rest is that sense of security and peace that flows when we have that right relationship with God. That includes being part of His kingdom. He's already overcome. And so that's just what I wanted to share with you this Monday, and I hope you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Thank you.